Hi, everybody. Rex here. Just doing a kind of a public service announcement. As I've been sitting here looking at the Battletech um, Kickstarter that came out a few days, it's gone live, and everybody seems to be really happy about it. And then they just keeps growing. So I just wanted to go through, in case anybody hasn't really looked at it by now, just my thoughts and everything that's going on with it. I have a few minutes here of the day after cleaning up after the storm last night. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Had lightning hit the tree right next to the house and blew it up. So I got parts of the tree everywhere. So I spent the part of the morning cleaning that up. Now we got family gathering and all that. So, but you're probably like, what's the Kickstarter stuff talking about? Let's just see if I can figure this out. Normally you are able to look at share screen. I guess that is not possible, is it? Huh. Where does it go? It's like normally when we're doing this, they change stuff on us since the last time we did a live stream. That's a possibility. Because I wanted to share the screen, what I'm looking at on my computer. Not good. Huh. But anyway, I was looking at it. It'd be easier if you're just listening to what's going on at the same time that we got what's going on. But I guess we'll just do it this way for the moment. Oh, pledge just went up. All right, so at the moment, the clan invasion, Battletech Clan Invasion, so over at Kickstarter, just do Battletech Clan Invasion in the thing, and you'll come up. It has $855,639 pledged. There's 4,295 pledges. Only 27 days to go. And I was talking with my nephew, who was because I released it, and they went right over there and they did their pledge. And it's kind of interesting is that what they got going on. All right. So you can do a pledge level. It's like Catalyst Games. You can do a dollar support. Say, hey, I guess there's been 245 people that just gave $1, which I think is pretty much saying, yeah, I'm holding off until the moment of then buying in for other stuff. Okay, we'll give it that. Then there's a $20 pledge. That's the Warrior Pledge. Warrior preparing for his first battle. You get 2 mechs. You get a short story. That's a clan challenge coin. Challenge coins are a whole bunch of different coins for the different clans, each one of them. So you get one, your choice. And then the Battletech Beginner's Box. So you get the one with the 2 mechs in it, which is like a $30 value, I think. So you get that for $20 plus shipping and handling. That gets under. There's 30 people that decide to do that. That's not a bad deal if you just kind of touch your toe into the water. Let's see. Then you got the next one, which is the $30 pledge, which is the Rise Star, or Rising Star, as they call it, the clans. You managed to secure a single Omni mech, which is a salvage box, which is, they got a lot of things with salvage boxes in it where you can, if you do something, they'll throw a salvage box in, which can be a random Omni mech. So this one, for $30, you get the short story, challenge coin, a salvage box, which is a random Omni mech, and the beginner Battletech box. So that's not so bad. So you get basically what they already have on the market, plus you get a Omni mech. Okay. And sometime, I just wanted to say, sometime March of 2020 is when the Kickstarter is supposed to be sent to everybody, so everybody gets their hands on it. Okay, that's not so far off. Now they got the $50 pledge, which is the Star Commander. You get the free story, you get the challenge coin, and the Clan Invasion battle set. And the box set for the Clan Invasion consists of 5 miniatures. You get an Executioner, Timberwolf, a Nova, a Grendel, an Adder, all redesigned. So all these are new plastics that have been all redesigned. You get a pair of 6-sided dice. You get the clan primer book. You get a clan rule book. You get record sheets to go with the mechs, a novel, a pilot cards in it for Alpha Strike. You get reference cards, 2 basic game maps, which is probably what you find in all the singles that come out already, and standees and terrain tile punch cards. All right. So they're things that, it's not really exciting, but, they got a picture here that shows it, which everything's in it, which is kind of cool. It's like, for those of us that have been playing forever and a day, that, those of us in the original Invasion, when we first started playing this back in the 80s, okay, it's like, okay, the only thing that really interests me is the mechs, getting some new different style ones. I already got 300 something mechs, but, it's a few more. And another thing is that the, what do you call it? They just released the Alpha Strike rules, if I understand. I have never, the Alpha Strike really doesn't, something that interests me too much. I've tried it at Gen Con just to see what it's like. It's like, I'd rather play the traditional Battletech. But I guess if you're an individuals that are short time, Alpha Strike works pretty good. All right. I'm just curious. Anybody popped in? Oh, here we go. Giant Missile. I want the crossbow and no loot boxes. Oh, yeah. Okay. You got that. So welcome. Hi, Mr. Giant Robot. Welcome to the group. All right. So continuing on. All right. So the next one, which is kind of the tempting one for me to get into it. I've been thinking about doing this one, which is a $95 pledge, which is a Star Captain. Command a trinary, 15 frontline mechs, Omni mechs. This pledge rewards with you a clan invasion box and 2 lance packs or star packs. It includes all the applicable stretch goals, including a new piece of Battletech fiction and your choice of the clan challenge coins. So you get 15 mechs. So you basically get 15 clan mechs. You get a short story, you get challenge coin, you get in clan invasion box set, and then you get 2 add-on packs, so which is a total of 15 altogether. So you get a lance pack. So I guess you could add on Intersphere mechs if you want to go that route. So you can get the clan invasion box plus Intersphere mechs. That's your choice. So when you do your final tally, when you're going through, when they send out if you ever done a Kickstarter, you know what I'm talking about, where they send the what you want, if you can add add-ons and all that. If you've never done it, it's kind of an interesting thing is that you got your initial Kickstarter, what you ordered, and then you can add stuff to it. And you choose, I want this, I want this, I want this. You kind of check mark off everything you want, and then you go from there. And it's kind of a cool way of doing things. So it's kind of like an a la carte type of thing. And you do it a few times, you get kind of used to it. And then, so that's the Star Captain pledge. And it's kind of tempting to me, but, there's they get better as you go. All right. Then they got a $150 pledge, which is merchant cast, which is for retailers only. I won't really mess with that one too much. But if there is somebody who owns a store and they want to get some product into the store, they can pledge $150. They get a free story to go with it. And then they get 6 challenge coins and 6 invasion box. So basically, it's kind of those things where it's like, hey, we'll put it on the shelf. So a short time only, first come, first serve type of deal where you can get your clan invasion box and tape to it is the clan challenge coin. Or I could see some nefarious individuals turn around and sell them on eBay. Yeah, type of deal. Who knows? But all right, here we go. The $150 one, which is the Blood Name, which is the one I think is probably going to be really popular because you look at there's been 1,466 Star Captain at the $95 level that backed it. 61 merchant cast ones. Now we get to the blood name, which is 971 backers, which is $150. This level contains all the rewards for the Star Captain plus the Battletech faction pack, your choice of available clan or Intersphere logo on a t-shirt, patch, and lapel pin, and double our forces offer. Double the forces is, which is kind of like why I like this one. Double your forces for every star pack or lance that you select as reward. We will send you a second copy of that item. So if you did a clan invasion box and add-ons, do not and add-on purchases do not double. All right, but in this one you get 25 mechs. So you get 25 mechs, which includes a free story. You get the coin, you get the invasion box, 2 star packs, a lance packs, plus double your forces. So it's equivalent of 4 star packs and the box. So you get 25. So that's kind of the nice little thing. $450. So you look at that, 25 mechs is the 6. So you're getting a mech for $6 a piece, plus you're getting a t-shirt, patch, a lapel pin also with that, and a coin. Well, that's a pretty good deal, I have to say. All right, so we got here, Mr. Robot. Thank you very much. What's up? All the mix will be good. Playing a mixed meeting company is a challenge in 3050. That's correct. Mercs not met. All right. Retailer only. Yep, I agree. You know, there could be some people that would go with saying, hey, I'm a retailer. You know, I could go that route. But yeah. Or you could be, if you have a retailer that you know is your friend, or you're good friends with somebody, they could go in and support the retailer version and as part of your group. But okay, seems like a lot of work in some ways. No. Now, you got the next level, the pledge level of 300 or more, which is kind of like out of my price range. I got burned really bad with a Kickstarter. I did the Kickstarter for Spartan Games a couple years ago. I guess it was 2.5 years ago, 3, something like that, where I had over $200 worth of stuff into the Kickstarter, and then the company went out of business. I don't see Catalyst Games going out of business. They're doing pretty good, and just say they wanted $50,000 for their initial Kickstarter value on this, and they got that plus more. They're already at $855,000. So their biggest challenge would be making sure everybody gets everything, because this is going to be a big one. All right, Star Kernel. As a Star Kernel, started out with all the blood name. So you get the blood name, which I kind of like. Rewards plus 3 additional star packs or lance packs to fill out the second trinary. Includes all applicable offers and stretch goals, including a free piece of Battletech fiction and your choice of available challenge coin. In addition, you'll be named a canon character in the Battletech universe and guaranteed appearance in the source book or fiction. Okay, yeah, for $300 and get yourself in. It's like I've helped many years of lots of games at Gen Con and Origins where what we happened there became canon for all the source books going on beyond, but like for WOBs and all that. So kind of interesting is that you can be a canon character. So you get your picture in there and you're just like, oh yeah, it's like you can see like in the books like Hellcorrex, call sign would be my canon character. That's tempting. Very tempting. You get 55 mechs, get a short story, challenge coin, invasion box, 5 star packs, double the forces, so that's where you get the 55, and faction pack, and then canon character. And there's been 731 backers with that one. So I can see why a lot of people are backing that one. You get a lot of good stuff with it. And 55 mechs for clan, that's nothing to sneeze about. It's like that's more than enough to play most games. Any questions around here? Ouch. Nah, I can't do that with a retailer. Yeah, I agree. Can't do it. Catalyst number 1B. Yeah, keep doing what they're doing. Yeah, they seem to they're very, yeah, yeah, I agree. The big thing is that, all the years I've dealt with the guys over at Catalyst, since they've taken over, it's like they're a bunch of gamers just like the rest of us. They like the game so much that they don't want to see it fail because it is something that they love. We all love. It's a big. If you're a BattleTech guy, it's something that is in your blood. It's like I've been in. There are times when you just sit back and you're just thinking BattleTech. It's like, well, what happened if you do this, this, this? And it's like, yeah, it's like there's other game systems out there that people love and enjoy, but this is one that for some reason, it just stuck with me forever. All right. We got the $600 pledge, which is the Galaxy Commander. As Galaxy Commander, entire planetary campaigns are at your will and whim. Start with rewards offered in the Star Kernel pledge. And add on a third trinary of Omnimex, a map scale fortress dropship. There you go. So you get a resin dropship that fills up 7 hexes. So you're looking at each hex is what, 25? I think it's 25. Yeah. And or is it 30? So we're talking a big footprint, big dropship that be put on the game. You get 85 mechs with this. Your canon character receives a custom art replacement in the upcoming product. And so you get placed in the upcoming product, making your likeness a part of the Battletech universe. So yes, so your face is now so if you're a individual that plays the Brain Schemes, Battletech, so you got all these guys that backed it. So someplace in there, you're going to find somebody with their code name and their face is part of the likeness of the video game. So I could see the same thing being done here, and that would be kind of cool. So you get 85 mechs, free short story. You get four clan challenge coins. So instead of 1, now you get 4. You get the clan invasion box. You get 8 star packs, which is double your forces for a total of 85. So basically, you get a faction pack, which is your t-shirt, patch, pin. So if I want to be Clan Wolf, I get everything that's Clan Wolf stuff. Your canon character, custom mech warrior art, and then you get the dropship model. And there's been 224 backers. So it's getting a little harder as a backer to do a lot of these things because obviously the money's getting up there. Not how many of us have $600 just laying around to do something with. So you gotta sell some blood, I guess, to literally. I gotta go sell some plasma. Okay, so that was the Galaxy Commander. So you get 85 mechs. This is one of my nephew. He just jumped all over this one. This is the $1,000 pledge. It's the con pledge. Leading a. Wait a second. We'll go look over here. Any comments? Hey, Jeff Mom's Garage. Hey, welcome. Oh, that's a lot of cash. You'll get a lot for your money. Exactly. So let's go do the math real quick on the $600 one. So yeah, I think bring up a calculator real quick. Calculator, get the exact amount. So we got 85 for 600. 600 divided by 5 equals $7. All right, so you're looking at $7 a mech now. So that ain't so bad when you think about it. And plus what all the other goodies you added into it. And the dropship model, that right there, unless you have a 3D printer, buy something like that, it's going to be a chunk of change. All right, so let's get back to the con one. And sorry, okay. Oh, we got X13 Rads. I'm pledged that the Star Captain only want 3 clan star add-ons, but 1 each Inner Sphere pack. They end up with so far I am almost up to $300. Yeah, so when you start adding everything on, it adds up quick. And what these new sculpts, those are really nice. I like those new sculpts a lot, which makes it really tempting to jump in here and just start going hog wild on it. All right, so the con. You get a free story, you get the, so you get everything in the galaxy. The cons are allowed to make several stretch goal decisions and are invited to participate in the Battletech strategy meeting at Origins, Gen Con, or one of our online submit alongside the Catalyst leadership team primary writer. So you get involved in it directly. So they're asking you where the story should go, or maybe even where your canon character does, etc. That type of deal. You get 115 mechs. So the price is starting to go up. So you're looking at 1,000 divided by 115. At the same price, so $7 a mech. So the price stays the same, and you also get the drop ship in addition to that. So you get everything the Galaxy Commander have. Then you get the short story, 4 challenge coins. You get the clan invasion set. You get 11 star packs plus double your forces. You get the faction T-shirt, patch, lapel, canon character, mech warrior art. You get a map scale dropship model, which is your dropship. And then a Battletech strategy meeting, so where they probably figure out where you want to go with everything, which is kind of cool. I see there's 52 backers with that one, and I can see why the backers are starting to decrease greatly, because obviously we're getting pretty much beyond our just cash laying around. So if you're single and have no family or anything like that, and that type of deal, yeah, you got a good job, or you have a family that have a really good job, and you can see where this is going. You got disposable cash, you can go that way. All right, so then get into the next one. Any comments coming in? Okay, Mr. Robot, I would 100, but it's happening at the time. I just don't have the cash. Yeah. I mean, I wish I could do it myself. Yeah, I agree. It's like, hey, Jay Rodriguez, hope I didn't miss much. We've been going on for probably 20 minutes. So if you miss something, you can go back to the beginning type of deal when it's uploaded. Now, the full Kerensky. This is the $5,000 one. They initially only had 5 of these things, and those sold out almost immediately. 5 people spent $5,000 and pledged at $5,000 that they're going to support it. You get, with the full Kerensky, Alexander Kerensky, you get everything guaranteed in the con level. So you get that, plus for the next 2 years, you will receive a free copy of everything produced for Battletech. That includes pubs or anything. So you're getting everything that comes along the pipe. So any books, source books, anything, yeah, they just show up. You're yours. In addition, you and your friends are invited to a 3-day Catalyst excursion, which includes the following: several meals, a lot of gaming, high-level strategy summit with the team, and invited dignitaries. This includes a $500 credit towards your airfare. So they're even going to fly you to wherever you need to go from wherever you may be, which includes 225 mechs. And I think the price of the mechs just went up. So we got 5,000 divided by 225 equals, yeah, $22 a mech. It just went up. But you get the dropship also. You get a free story. You get 8 clan challenge coins. So you basically get one of every clan. You get 2 clan invasion boxes. You get 2 star packs, double your forces, 2 faction packs. So you get double everything. So basically, you and your friend are getting one of each. You get a canon character. You get the custom art. You get 2 drop ships, and you're also in the strategy meeting, and it ships everywhere. Now, there was originally 5 of these available. They sold out immediately. Then they dropped up to 10. Those sold out immediately. And then they just upped it to 20, I think today or yesterday or something like that. And now there's 20 of them, still 10 left. So I can see those staying around for a little bit longer, or until somebody figures out how to get it, sell their house or something to get some extra, sell their car. Now, that is all the pledge levels that you have in this. So there's nothing else for pledges. Now there's going to be a bunch of add-ons, stretch goals, little things. So a stretch goal, in case you've never done a Kickstarter, is like, all right, they thought, okay, if we make 50,000 or say 20,000, there's going to be a stretch goal. Their first stretch goal was 30,000. So that's what they wanted, was the first stretch goal of 30,000. They made that really quick, and which was a clan invasion story. I think it's like, so they made it on social media, nothing flat. Then that 35,000 was a classic Battletech wallpaper. Everybody at the back's going to get a digital wallpaper for their computer. And then at 40,000, the Clan Juggernaut exclusive printed poster. Every backer at the Rising Star pledge level and above will get the Kickstarter exclusive Clan Juggernaut poster, which is, I think it's the front art that's on the cover of all the books. You see the spines of all of them, makes a picture as you lay it all out. That's the full cover art that you have on the back, which is all the spines. Okay, let's go back to what we got. Anything ready for Gen Con? I am ready for Gen Con. I'm just getting ready for the time to come, because I will be at Gen Con. So if at this point anybody hasn't figured it out or heard, I'm going to be at Gen Con over in the Battletech section. So if you see me over there, come over and say, hey, Rusty, say hi. And we can do a meet and greet type of thing. So maybe I could figure out, maybe do a video where we can do a meet and greet on a specific day or something, like a Saturday or something, where most people show up at least for Saturday at Gen Con. So we'll be there. Mr. Robot, never been there myself. That's a life goal. It is huge. I remember when we went to Gen Con 25 years ago, when it's like, at least 25 years, like 93, 94, somewhere there, when I first really started going on a regular basis, and it was not really big. I remember we were playing this Battletech tournament where I got second place, I think it was, and in that tournament. And basically the only reason I got second place because the other guy used less battle or tonnage or something to win it comparatively. I didn't lose a mech or anything throughout the entire tournament, but it's one of those things that happens. So I got some mechs and a bunch of other cool goodies that they gave to us. I would go full Krinsky if I didn't love my wife in marriage as much as I do. Yes. Like I said, if I did that, my wife would disown me. I'd probably be standing outside the door with a shovel where she's going to give me a full-blown dirt nap. Gen Con is great fun, but I'm glad you were able to get one, bro. Okay, playing this game since I was 12. How long has it been since you were 12? That's the good question. I wonder if they have Mech Warrior 2 on the PS4 for download. Probably have to go with PC. Yeah, probably. Hey, Skarner's here. Howdy. Yep. Okay, that's everything we got going on right there. Now, stretch goals. Mech Warrior Pilot, the 45,000. We double the number of pilot cards in the Clan Invasion box set. Okay, that's mostly for what do you call it? Additional stuff. I think for Alpha Strike, maybe. 50,000 Clan. It's like there's a lot of stretch goals all the way up to we are at 855,000. So there's a lot of stretch goals. Command Star add-on unlocked. So Star of Omnimex, the Direwolf, Stormcrow, Shadowhawk, Mistlink, Links and Summoner includes a star pack with 5 new clan pilot cards and a new Alpha Strike cards. Okay, so maybe they're 2 different things. Well, maybe it's something. I haven't bought the new expansion boxes yet because I haven't seen them, so I haven't picked them up. Maybe one of these days. So you could get the star add-on. It's probably one of those things where you say, hey, I want to add this on. This will cost me this much, and then it's added on when you do your purchase. 55,000, you get a grand melee scenario. All right. 60,000 battle armor upgrade. 1 point, which is a base of elementals, will be added to the clan invasion box. Plus, we'll make an elemental star pack available for purchase. Okay, so we will have the ability to buy a star or a point or a star of clan elementals for battle armor. So it's a little guy. So imagine these elementals are like space marines, if you know anything about 40K. So an elemental is like a space marine running around with battle armor. So like dreadnought armor, quote, but they have jump jets and flying around, a lot more mobile, and they can rip into battle mechs and tear their guts out if you get enough of them. 65,000 home world map exclusive. All right, so we're going to commission a new map of the clan homeworlds, be printed on the backside of the clan Juggernaut poster. So it's going to be a big poster with, on the backside, you got the homeworld. So if you had 2 of those, so one side would be this, and the other side of that, it'd be look great on the wall. And let's see, we got anything? Oh, we got some new stuff come in. Okay. Just managed to find a copy of the starter set. Okay, waiting for it to post. Okay, so you pick it up off eBay or something at Gen Con. Try the event caller, Real Solaris. Yeah, the Solaris battles are kind of cool. I've done that a few times. Not sure about the Kickstarter, though. Looking to build an Inner Sphere one. You can, with this Kickstarter, it sounds like you get the clan invasion box, and you could have all the add-on mechs that you want be all Inner Sphere. So it's your choice what mechs you want, other than the clan invasion box. I'm not sure about the Kickstarter. Okay, 5K, huh? Yeah, that's like way out of my price range. Elementals would kick the crap out of the Marines. Yes. Yeah, those poor little space Marines, I think they're badass with their little bolters. Yep. You know, these guys run around with las cannons. Yeah. Lots of Inner Sphere options in the Kickstarter, yes. Yep, 39. Okay, so 27 years ago. So yeah, you've been around since pretty much the beginning then. That's goes back a ways. So about 27 years ago was 92. Oh, yeah, you're just getting into when it really started kicking off hard. All right. 75,000, you get more Mech Warrior cards. 80,000, you get dice. You get a pair of dice. So all 6 are replaced with the clan logo. So if I want Clan Wolf dice, and I'll get Clan Wolf dice. Or if I want Jade Falcon, I get Jade Wolf Falcon, etc. So whatever clan that's your clan, or Ghost Bears, there you go. You get 85,000. You get a scenario trial possession. More Mech Warrior cards at 90. Proliferation. Second. So another novel comes out at 95,000. We already passed that a long time ago. 100,000. Command. All right, here at 100,000, you get the Inner Sphere. This is the one for you. At 100,000, they unlock the ability to get the Inner Sphere Command Lance, which has a Marauder, Archer, Valkyrie, and Stinger. So you get your scouts along with your fire support. And it comes with a free salvage box. So you get if you take that one, as you get some random Inner Sphere mech that comes with it. Kind of cool. And expand to 105. Expanded military briefing, the clans. Okay, so you get a little document talking about them. 110,000. Honor and Glory. One of the backers of the main character short story. Okay, so somebody's going to be put into it. 115,000. You get the two-kid battlefield map. So you can play, 7 battlefields from the clan Comstar battle. At the end of the campaign, we'll unlock all 7 battlefields and we'll create a new entire add-on set. All right, 120,000. Reinforcement level 1. One of the reserve clans, Steel Vipers, Diamond Sharks, Nova Cats, will be called forward. This means a new clan challenge coin. So one of those will be added on. So they're already past that. So they're already up to 8 challenge coins. So let's get another novel at 125,000. 130 is it's another scenario with the clan batch ball. The batch ball basically say, all right, we'll fight this battle with this. We're bringing these mechs. What do you bring to match us to fight the battle with? They kind of like their way of fighting battles to minimize the amount of damage done and losses. So they, it's like take care of things at a less cost of destruction. They got kind of smart in one ways. 145,000. Every pledge level of a star captain will receive a free salvage box that contains an Omni mech from our available supply. Star colonels and above will receive 2 salvage boxes. So if you pledge that one, if you're a star colonel or above, you get 2 salvage boxes. That's kind of cool. Another wallpaper for the Inner Sphere. 150 clan heavy striker star pack. So they unlocked 5 new Omnis. You get the Gargoyle, Mad Dog, Hellbringer, Viper, and Ice Ferret. And more cards for Alpha Strike. So we just unlocked your choice of 5 more different kinds. And okay, let's just keep going on here. 175 more maps. 180 clan codex dog tag. Kerensky Star. If you're a blood name backer or above, you get a dog tag. Yes, that'd be kind of cool. That's 180, so that's out. Reinforcements number 2, 190,000. Galaxy commanders and above, another reserve clans called for. So another challenge coin, more maps. 200,000. Inner Sphere Battle Lance unlocked. You can take a Warhammer, Rifleman, Phoenix, Hawk, or Wasp in a Battletech Lance pack. Kind of cool. And as a reward, you get a Lance pack, comes with a free salvage. So that's how you get 5 out of those. So if you are taking, instead of 5 clan mechs, you get 5 Inner Sphere mechs. So if you choose the Inner Sphere, you're going to get that. So that's kind of cool. And let's see, 230,000. You get a neoprene Strana neoprene map. Every word can make a pilgrimage back to the clan homeworlds. This map is a double size 22 by 36 battlefield. 1/2 of the giant circle of equals for grand melee battles. The second is a bloody basin. Okay. That means you get a neoprene map available that you can probably add on. I think that's what that means. Let's see, 300,000 Inner Sphere direct fire lance unlocked. Okay, so at 300,000, Inner Sphere has a Atlas, Marauder 2, a Orion, and a Crusader. So these could be either, and then you get a free salvage box. Mech, so you get 5 mechs added on if you take this as your add-on. Let's see. Oh, we got some more. Real Solaris Open at Gen Con is the night game run by the Gamer Group out of Ohio. Okay, yeah. You will get a salvage box with the boxes that are double with higher pledges. Yeah, you always get a salvage boxes. Some of the pledges will have salvage boxes added on. Or if you pick the Inner Sphere box, which is 4 mechs in it, because the clan ones will have 5, Inner Sphere ones have 4, and then they add an extra salvage one if you choose the Inner Sphere ones. So you get 5. So 5 times. Okay. Can easily field an entire company of archers. Ooh, that can be interesting. It's like fielding an entire company of Warhammers. Yeah, I've done that. Adding a lance at the end is $20, and a star is 25. Okay. Hey, Dash and Alana. All right, welcome. Hi, Curtis. Hello. And can't believe some folks threw 5K at the Kickstarter. I do. It's like if I had just 5K laying around, sure. If I was making 300,000 a year and at 5K, oh sure, I'll just toss it that way. Yes. Oh man, the old Rauparth of Lance boxes. I would buy whole bunches of those things just to have, and we'd split them up. We'd go in and buy a whole bunch of Rauparth boxes, either clan ones or the Intersphere ones, and it's like, oh, I need this one, I need this one, and everybody kind of divvy things up because people had their own pretty much their favorite mechs. It's like like I was a big Warhammer guy, and someone would be something else, so they'd kind of flop back and forth. Those are the Battletech days I remember. Yes, way back, way in the beginning, the old Rauparth. Nowadays, you look at the Rauparth. Here's the Rauparth miniature, and then you got the new Iron Wind ones. They don't. It's like they grow in size, and they increase in cost. Yeah, but I remember buying. It's like you could go to the game store and pick up like a Warhammer or an Atlas for $3.50, $4 way back in the day. It was the heady days of getting stuff cheap. All right, so 300,000 more cards, poster, founding of the clans, a second novel. So another novel coming out at 340. 350. Clan Pursuit Star unlocked. So 5 more Omnis. You get a Fire Falcon, Arctic Cheetah, Hellion, Battle Cobra, and Black Lantern. All right, that's a pretty good mech. So you get 5 more mechs and cards to go with them. All right. Honor and Glory, Homeworld Alert with the Reserve of Clans committed. 10 potential clan factions. This means that all right, another clan coin come out, more maps, founding of the clans, Intersphere, heavy, all right, 400,000. Intersphere heavy lance unlocked, so you get 4 classic designs. You get the Banshee, the Grasshopper, Centurion, and Hatchet Man. 3 out of 4 isn't as bad, and you get another salvage one. The Banshee is one of those mechs that you love or hate it. I'd rather have the one that's slower versus the one that's faster. The 4.6 one just doesn't have enough firepower in it, to suit my needs. If I'm going to have an assault mech, I want it to be able to blow things off the face of the earth instead of pinprick it to death. So, but your mileage may vary. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. The missus would, like I said, she'd be waiting for me with a shovel, and you'd never hear from me again. It's like, what happened to him? He disappeared. What's the hole in the backyard? Don't know. Those are the Battletech. Okay. Like Dragon, I hoard them wherever I find them. Yeah. The Omni mechs will you get in the salvage box? If it is a salvage box, if you pick an Intersphere lance, you're going to get an Intersphere mech as a salvage box. Now, the salvage boxes, there's some general ones coming up that are available at a certain level. I think they could be anything, but most likely they'll probably be clan ones. So they might just be randomly thrown in there, so you're not sure what you're going to get. Yeah, they need to Zeus. I would agree. Zeus, would rather have a Zeus over a Banshee. All right, so buy me a beer at Gen Con. Yeah. We usually go out and like usually Friday and Saturday nights. A lot of times the guys from Catalyst we used to back in the day would always hold a party. So we'd always have a big party night. So we're all sitting around drinking beer and talking Battletech. That was way back. They haven't done that in the last couple of years, so maybe they got in trouble. I don't know. But we've been sitting around and lots and lots of beer. And I miss the guys that come down from Canada, and they would always bring down a big. They knew that I like drinking Crown Royal. One year they brought me a big giant thing of Crown Royal. I was like, you didn't have to do that. It's like, we want you to have fun. Like, okay, Crown Royal it is. What's with the clan challenge coins? Do they just throw them at each other? Well, it's kind of like if the challenge coin is, if you've been in the military, I wish I would have thought about it. I could have got a whole bunch of challenge coins that I got. It's a coin, heavy coin. It will have the clan logo on the front. It's probably their motto or something, maybe on the back. Who knows? And it's one of those things where you could put it, if you have all of them, you can put them on display. Say, I always thought about is if you have a 3D printer or somebody that has a 3D printer and you print out one of the big clan mechs, and 15 mil clan mechs or Intersphere mechs, and then put the challenge coin on the base, into the base or something, make a little stand for it or something, then paint it all up. So there's all kinds of pictures. You can look out there where people have done videos. At Origins, they had the big 15 mil mechs, and they had a big giant open hex mapper thing where they were doing a battle with the big giant battle mechs, I guess. But I wish I was like, I wish I would have gone to that and seen that. That would have been kind of cool. All right, so let's continue on. 400, the metal Warhammer statue from Starcore Industries, Ironwind Metals, comes with a new museum scale statue of a Warhammer. This pewter figure is 3.5 inches tall, will be completely new sculpt based off the redesign. This will be offered as an add-on. So you could buy the 3.5 inch one, so you could get a Warhammer that's about this big. I already have some of the ones that are plastic ones from back in the early 90s. Okay. 450 Clan Heavy Star unlocked. 5 new Omni mechs. You get the Turkina, Kingfisher, Crossbow, Ebon Jaguar, and the Huntsman. So at 450, you get another stat. So you can have a whole bunch of different clan mechs. More maps, alerts. At 490, you can buy a map case for Battletech. Says Battletech on it, and you can throw your neoprene maps into it and have a carrying strap. So 500,000. We got the Intersphere Striker Lance unlocked. So you get the Blackjack, Panther, Wolfhound, and Jenner, which is your kind of your slow and heavy, fast-moving scout type mechs. You got a medium. You get some 3 lights. I'm a big fan of the Wolfhound. And then you get a free salvage one when you pick it as reward. So you get 5. So you're going to get a random one someplace in there. That's at 500,000, which they already passed. Orbital drop. What can we say? This response to the campaign has been amazing. We've reached the 500 mark. Okay, here we go. Orbital drop. If you have a Rising Star pledge, you get a free salvage box. Star Commander, get a free salvage box. If you're a Star Captain, you get a free salvage box. Blood Name, you get 2 free salvage blocks. So you get more mechs. Star Colonel, you get a new Star Lance pack. If you're a Galaxy Commander, you get a new Star or Lance pack. And if you're Con, you get 2 Star Lance packs. All right. So I'm thinking about doing the Blood Name, so I'd get 2 salvage boxes. Okay. And then you get 250,000. They got Battletech proof of concept application. So the new Lance packs, 550,000 clan support star and homeward alert. 5 new mechs, the Kodiaks. Ooh, Kodiak. Ah, yes, I like Kodiaks. Supernova, Marauder 2C, Warhammer 2C, Hunchback 2C. So you get all the Intersphere mechs that have been upgraded to clan technology. These things are nasty. We get a Hunchback 2C. So you got a Hunchback with 2 AC-20s on it. Ultras. So it can rip out there and hit you potentially with 4 AC-20 hits. I've watched mechs disappear under that firepower before. So that's at 550. So they made it. So you could do that one. So if you want the 2Cs, you can get the 2Cs. And a Kodiak and a Supernova. Yep. 575. Mech Warrior Legends, Natasha Karinsky, and the Black Widow Warhammer Grayson's Carlisle and his Marauder and Vladimir Ward with the Timberwolf. What we got here is a full color hardback book featuring art 3D files in this campaign, detailing the most beloved quintessential mech warriors and battle mechs. So it's a little book that comes out and talks about all the cool guys and gals of the Battletech universe. Okay, we got any talking going on here. They sent a survey to backers to vote kick some of the unlocked mechs and suggest others. I have liked a Victor over, say, a Marauder 2, as we already have 2 Marauders. Yeah. Be nice to have a Victor. Victors are nice. I like Victors. Especially if you get them the 30-50 and they're running around with a Gauss rifle. Much nicer. All right, let's see. All right, the 600,000 support. You got the fire support Lance and the Great House response. All right, so we have a Whitworth, Trebuchet, Bombardier, and Longbow. And obviously you're going to get a reward salvage box in there too. I'm not really feeling that one. Some people, if you don't have a Bombardier or a Longbow or Trebuchet or Whitworth, yeah, it's basically fire support Lance. But I already got a whole bunch of those things where I'm not a big fan of the Bombardier or the Longbow. I wouldn't mind having a bunch of Trebuchets. Those are kind of cool. But the other ones, not so much. We got a Clan Invasion box cover. 675,000. We got the Light Fire Star unlocked. So we got 5 new mechs. We got the Howler, Solitaire, Incubus, Pack Hunter, and Horned Owl are added on. So you get more mechs. The original Den of Wolves book is re-released as a digital novel. Kicked back out to you. Command upgrades, 725. Okay, 750. Intersphere Berserker Lance unlocked. Okay. All right, so you got some nasty kind of mechs here. You got the Scarabus, Firestarter is good for heating people up. You got Axeman and the Berserker, so you got some choppy type things and a salvage box. That might be an interesting one to pick up. I'm a big fan of Axemans, Berserkers, and Scarabus. So if you like something that does a lot of melee, and somebody follows up with, it's a Firestarter Omni mech, so it's a later generation, but could be interesting if you're into that. 800,000 intelligence coup. All right, channels established deep in the clan occupation zone. There are 3 clans lost to the Vestiges of Time: Clan Widowmaker, Clan Mongoose, and Clan Wolverine, Minnesota tribe. There we go. Which are a few intel assets will even speak. This means these new faction packs, as well as clan challenge coins, options, insignia dice, are all. I've got to go with Clan Wolverine on this one. It's like we are known as the Minnesota tribe around here, so even though we're in Iowa. I grew up in Minnesota, so I kind of locked onto that one. Death by Marauder. They take all these LRMs carrying mechs. Are you talking about for support? Yeah, it's basically a fire support mech. So they just sit in the back, raining death, and then disappear when their ammo bays are empty. Death by Marauder. 3 PPCs. Yes, please. It'd be like a Shrek PPC carrier. Or you could do a, there's the one where get rid of the autocannon on top, get a Marauder. So you got a PPC in each arm and then replace the autocannon with a PPC and a whole bunch of heat sinks to go with it. Runs hot though. All right. 900,000 defense of Luthien. Mercenaries defend the Kurita capital. Yes, it gets invaded by the clans. They punch all the way down that far. Another pack of mech warrior cards and illustration. Star Colonel above will receive 1 deck for free. Okay. 650. New Star Lance unlocked. So that hasn't been unlocked yet. They just hit 855,000 today. We still got 27 days to go. I see this easily hitting a million, but 650 formation building update. But we've reached the end of all the stretch goals that are unlocked to date. Add-ons. Let's see, the Mighty Thunderbolt is my favorite. I like the Thunderbolt. I was playing Hairbrain Scheme mech Battletech game last night, and I finally got my first, because I'm doing another campaign, I just got my first Thunderbolt T-Bolt, and got it shot up pretty good because they focus fired on it, and I just took it back to the shop and rebuilt it. Yeah, it works pretty good now. I built it the way I wanted it. How many plastic resculpts have there been done so far? Just ones in the starter set. They got what, 10 now? I think it is. And then I think we'll see a few more. Obviously, we're going to get more with this Kickstarter. Are they eventually going to replace the whole line with plastic minis? So what? I still think you're going to be seeing Iron Wind doing metal miniatures, but this, because before they had Catalyst did plastics and Iron Wind was doing its thing, so they're doing in conjunction with each other. So if you like your metal miniatures, you get metal miniatures. If you want plastic, you're going to have plastic. I don't see them stopping either one or the other. All Thunderbolts, Marauders unit. There you go. 2 Thunderbolts, 2 Marauders. Yeah. Or a company, 6 and 6. Besides the ones you can see in the Kickstarter and shown designs for the Atlas and Hellbringer. Yeah. Hellbringer's cool. Yeah, they got a whole bunch of stuff they unlocked or going to be coming out. So this is what is going to, the Kickstarter probably will fund them getting all the other packs going. And I wouldn't be surprised that they'll start doing more Kickstarters in the future. Just if this goes great, and with the amount of support this is going, I could see them doing a lot more. Yeah, if they do a MechWarrior Online, Atlases, you know, the ones that were 3D resin ones that were printed up about 2-3 years ago, I painted a whole bunch of them up for a client. And they were really cool. They're nice and bulky compared to the skinny jeans Atlases that you got, the plastic ones that came out in the box sets here in the last 5 years, 6 years. You know, I like to call them the skinny jean guys because they're really tall, but their legs are like so spindly, like they wouldn't support them. Yeah, I'd love seeing a resculpt of them. Especially, I like the metal ones still because they're bulky, nice and heavy. It was crazy. Clanner, all Hellbringer crossbow, Mad Dog. I got a Mad Dog that I like to use. Imagine a Mad Dog with 6 streak 6s and a large laser, large laser with a targeting computer. Rips things to pieces. Hell yes, that's the definition of metal. Yep. Swing stinger with a club. Atlas grabbing a stinger and using it as a club. I'm still alive. Yeah. All right, add-ons. We got $5. Cost you $5. You get a clan insignia dice. So with 4 invading clans, pair of dice, so you get your choice. So okay, so you get the nice clan dice and go with it. I already have Ghost Bears, Jade Falcons, and Wolf ones, so I might go with a couple of the different ones. $5, you get the clan invasion posters. $7, you can get a salvage box, which is random omni with a small blind purchase, such as a dire wolf or a mislinks, whatever clan ones they have. For $10, you can add on a clan challenge coin. So your choice of what you want. $10. Mech Warrior Pilot card decks. So if you already got the blood name, you get them. Okay, already. $20 Intersphere Lance. At this add-on, somebody mentioned it earlier, so you can add on an Intersphere Lance for $20 or a Clan Star for $25. The reason is the add-on does not come with a free salvage box. So with some of those, if you buy an extra, that's why it's $5 cheaper. You get just 4 versus 5. For $25, this might be the way to go. Get an Elemental Star once unlocked. Not only would all clan invasion boxes come with 2 points of elemental infantry, any pledge level, and they also add extra infantry support to this pack. So each pack comes with 5 bases and 5 elementals, so $5 a piece. So you get some elementals. $30, you get the 2-kid map pack. For $30, you get for $30, you can get a premium neoprene battle mat for the game, which is already probably have the hex maps and everything on it. $30, you get a leather dice bag from the designers at Solaris 7, known as the Ravenswood Leather. Add on, you get a Clan Invasion dice bag or Intersphere Response dice bag. Both premium items will be created exclusively for this Kickstarter, will never be offered again. So for $30, you can get a leather dice bag, probably with the emblem of whatever clan it is that you're supporting. Okay. Ooh, a bunch of stuff popped in. You think the Ruth? They got one. There's going to be one dropship that's already in it. The Fortress on top of the dropship. Yeah, right now I think it's the Union class one. Hex scale 650. It's like 50 meters or something. It's big. Combine a standard 3050 Marauder with a pillar laser variant. The dropship is available at 650 level. 600 level. You get a dropship at 600 level. So if you do that level, you get a free dropship. And yeah, my friend was showing us some tactical readouts for ships. Yeah, the Fortress is the one with the built. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think the Fortress has a long tom in it. Okay, Pulse Layers variant. Sorry, hit hard. PPCs, lure someone in and then pound the crap out of them with Pulse Lasers. Yep, that's a good tactic. Tear armor off, and then when they get in close, you just rip them up with the Pulse Lasers. $30. Stranameki neoprene battle mat. So you can buy the battle mats for $30, $40. Intersphere retaliation. Add to your forces with a set of all 10 re-imaged battle mechs. All right. So right now there's 10 mechs that are been redesigned. Those are part of the 2 boxes already out. But if you want more of them for $40, you can get one of each again. All right. That might be something you might want to think about. $40 faction pack. Show your colors. This includes a t-shirt, patch, lapel showing your available clan. Currently, there are 9 clan factions and 5 Intersphere factions to choose from. 1 pack available with, if you get a blood name, you get a free pack already. $50, a game of Armored Combat. 1 copy of the fast-selling. All right, so for $50, if you haven't, say I haven't gotten an Armored Combat game yet, and I want to add another $50 on, so if I got the 150 version, I get up to 200 and get Armored Combat and get 8 more mechs if I want to. I probably just go with the 40 and just get the mechs. I don't need what's all in the combat box. No big deal to me. All right, here we go. The statue, the Timberwolf statue. They had the Warhammer one and the Timberwolf one. They're $60. So it's the 3.5-inch tall metal one that's from Ironwind. So if you want they call them museum class one. So for $60, you can go that. $65, a Fortress class dropship done in quality resin and metal. This map scale model fills. Yes, for $60, it's definitely you want the Fortress class dropship. I can see myself doing this one, adding for $65, just getting the dropship alone. That might be the way to go. $200. The canon character, you will be named a canon character and guaranteed to appear in a source book or fiction, and will receive custom art making your likeness as part of the universe. So for just $200, you can be part of the game. So add yourself on. All right, so that's everything. That is everything. That is part of what's going on at the moment. Oh, it is now up to 858,000, 859,000. So since we've started this video, it's gone up $3,000 in the amount of Kickstarter. So just in the time we've been talking and just me setting it up, it's gone up 10,000 since I started talking. So at this rate, we got 27 more days to go. I can see this thing hitting 1 million easily. And if get the word out, enough people and share with everybody, this thing could easily hit 1.5 million. The sky's the limit. You know, who knows? Nasty. It's pretty good. Okay, what did I miss here? Clan. Yep. Pretty good. Intersphere, but worth taking Intersphere regular equipment. Intersphere regular equipment is good for the 3050 tech. I'll be getting into that when I start doing my right now I'm working on clan stuff. Instead of doing a clan, I was going to do a video for tomorrow, but I decided to do this live stream here, talk about stuff. So I was going to have a video for tomorrow, but said I'm doing this. So the time that would take to make that video, 2 hours, is roughly I spend making a video. So you see all that 20-minute video takes about an hour and 2 hours to make one. So so that's pretty much going to lose a video. I was going to start thinking about delving into more of the Intersphere stuff too. But since I got you guys here, kind of the concept I always use, like when it comes to Intersphere equipment, I never take XL engines. I always put on double heat sinks and upgrade my equipment to handle what goes with those double heat sinks. So a little bit farther range, because the problem is that the standard Intersphere mechs, they'll say this is your range with most mechs with the Intersphere, and then the clans are out here. And then with the add-on, you're closing the gap a little bit. So you're with better heat sink, so you can handle the heat better, and improved weapons, so you're gaining a little bit farther range, and you're closing. The clan kind of loses out their advantage quickly when the inner sphere closes in and gets in close. And then there's all kinds of cool stuff like C3 computers. That is an equalizer beyond belief when it comes to the game. If you get a scout mech or two with a C3 slave and you got a couple masters in the backfield, everybody is now, let's say, whatever weapons range, let's say he's the scout 2 hexes away from your target and there's no ECM around, and your weapons are in range, you're shooting at the short range. So you can pile drive guys quickly. Love the inner sphere tech. I agree. Oh yeah, almost 2. Yeah, very common. It's a great way of just looking at it. After many years of playing this game, I've found many different ways of just finding things that I love to just tinker with. Now but I have to say there are maybe a few mechs where an inner sphere XL engine might be handy. If you got like a fire support mech that wants to sit back and don't close, a XL engine might be useful. Because I always like not putting XL engines on my inner sphere mechs because you can become a zombie mech longer, last longer, that type of deal. And that is one of the biggest problems I always find with inner sphere mechs is that you guys will have these, everything has an XL engines. Many times I've been in games where somebody just, I'll tell you what a zombie mech is in a second, but you have the XL engines, you got 3 spots on each torso that has it. You have XL, you got 3 engine hits, 3 engine hits, 3 engine hits. All right. Typically, a zombie mech is that you have your arms on here, and you got weapons in the torsos, and when it's say in the center torso and the head, and you get your arms blown off. You're still going. You still got weapons. All right. The torsos are gone. You just have what's in your center torso and your head. You're still shooting with weapons. So that's a zombie mech. So you're still fighting. You look at a good example is like the Awesome, which has PPC, 2 PPCs, and like a small weight in the head. And he can still go up there and kick you and continue kicking you because he's still alive. But when you put an XL engine in, many times I've seen games where an inner or clan mech or 2 fires, let's say, 2 ERPPCs, and this guy will fire a Gauss rifle. So it's 45 points damage, and it'll hit the right torso. Torso's gone, mech's dead because you took 3 engine hits. Done dinner. So with XL engines, the mech, it just becomes a pile of garbage. It just goes boom, gone. But if you don't have the XL engines, they got to just whittle you down to nothing and take out the center torso before you're gone. We don't speak of the Dark Ages. I don't know what you're talking about. Dark Ages? What are Dark Ages? I thought you were open in 3 points you have to withdraw. That's kind of all right. It's not necessarily a rule that's followed. So if you're playing like a campaign or something, if you're a pilot, it makes sense. It's like, all right, I got it. Oh, I'm leaking from the engine here. I got a hole here. This is my family mech. Are you going to run that thing until it gets blown to bits? No. You're going to like, oh, I'm going to withdraw because I got to maintain this thing for future reference. And if you're a mercenary unit, it takes a lot of effort to replace stuff, so you're not going to get beat down. But that is something that you can play as a campaign or make it a rule in your game. But if you're just playing a pickup game, you're just going to blast the crap out of each other, and it doesn't really matter. So a lot of people don't mess with it. Standard engines and other tech. that toughens your mech and keeps it in a fight. Correct. You want to do everything you can to keep it there going longer. Carrying an XL, the Falconer is stupid not. Yeah, there's certain mechs that throwing an XL in improves them. It's like you're going to look at a lot of like lighter mechs that you can throw an XL engine on and just throw armor. Everything goes into armor and it makes them last longer. So now they're able to take a couple of hits, and that is where I like to look at it that way. But when it comes to mediums, heavies, and assaults, I usually don't mess with an XL. I like the war dogging with the liabilities. Yeah. I take it zombie mechs don't carry ammo bins. It depends. If you get hit, all right, in 3050, you're going to have case, which is, let's say I got an LRM launcher in my right torso with some ammo in there, and I could put a protective case in there, which, so if the ammo goes off, it blows out that torso and that torso only, and that arm's going to be gone too. But it doesn't transfer damage into the center torso, taking out your engine. So if you don't have XLs, the pilot's going to take your hits for ammo explosion. So he may go to sleep, but the mech's not go catastrophic. So if you lose part of from ammo, you're going to last long. So if you have a mech that, say, an Archer that's got ammo in both torsos, and you got case, and they both blow out, or the ammo goes one way or the other, or you get shot out and the ammo doesn't blow up, you're good. So you can still continue marching on. Yeah, it's like I find that in 3050, I'm with the advent of the double heat sinks, I'm more inclined to be running with more energy weapons because I can dissipate that heat better. All right. Anything else here we want to talk about? Oh, it's up to 859,000 now. It just went up again. Somebody just it just changes every once in a while. So get people back in the Kickstarter. Even as we're talking, it's happening around the world. All right. Does anybody else get any more questions or anything for me before I kick loose here? It's almost 5 o'clock my time. It's about dinner time. Get thinking about some dinner. Maybe it's because I'm only used to playing earlier year games. Yes, that's one thing, is the game changes at 3050. It's like there's kind of like, look at it in 3 phases. The game system. You have Star League era, and then the clans, or Kerensky and the crew leave. Then you got the Succession Wars, where you got limited technology, and then you get to the clan wars, where technology comes back in and improves. So that's kind of like how I look at it. You can almost call it a 4th era, because there's even better technology that shows up around 3075, 3085, around there. About the time of the jihad, when they got the word of Blake, they got to come up with some new innovative ways to kill people. My favorite inner sphere assault mech. Well, that's a good question. Highlander. Nice to see you again, Highlander. I like the Highlander. And the second one would be the Victor, followed by Zeus, Atlas. And I'd say probably at the bottom of the list would be the Banshee, the 4.6 moving Banshee. If you got a 4.6 Banshee, I'm sorry. You got the firepower of a panther in the body of a big, you got the big boy pants with the firepower of a panther. Me, I am probably going to give you a blood name for my Kickstarter support. I just need to figure out, see what I want to sell. I got some stuff on eBay right now, and then I'm holding off because of Gen Con. Because when you go to Gen Con, you got expenses and you're not really sure how much you're going to be spending. So I got to just figure out where I'm not going to go with that. Battletech is never simple. Nope. But 3025 is Mad Max. Yes. There you go. That's a good example. Mad Max. His technology is here. You got somebody's running around with good weapons and good cars, and others are running around with some type of work material. Figured out what the heck that is. Yeah, range makes up for it. I think in the last game, or the first one I was talking about, the Dasher, the 20-tonner, where I was talking about, they have ER medium lasers. You got the firepower of a intersphere large laser for 4 tons less. So it just shows you how much technology is different when it's like big game changer when it comes to the clans first showing up. No, not really. Actually, I think playing the early eras is good for you because it teaches you all the mechanics of the game better. Because at 3050, you got all the high-tech stuff, and people get so used to, oh, I got double heat sinks. I don't have to worry about heat as much. I can throw everything at you. But when you got the 3025 tech, it is so primitive where you need to learn how to manage heat. That's where I was going through my video series. I was telling people how to block your weapons into manageable. So I got this fire solution. I'll fire this. I got this. I can do this, and it teaches you how to recognize the best way to keep your mech cool, what to fire at what range, and do whatever. It teaches you the mechanics of melee because when you get your mechs in close, you're going to heat mechs up probably in the beginning as you're trying to learn not to. And then the best way to cool a mech down is instead of firing stuff or firing limited stuff, to go out and punch or somebody, punch, kick or whatever, cool off, and then go back at it again. So there's lots of good mechanics that you can learn in the early eras. So I always suggest starting off the 3025 era and then work your way into the 3050 with all the cool gadgets, Mr. McGadget era. Yes, definitely. You got to, when you heat your mechs up, you learn really quickly not to do it because when you're the first time you blow a mech to pieces because you overheated it yourself, you learn. You learn the hard way. Like, oh crap, I just blew my mech up because the machine gun ammo blew up in it. Or I just blew up my SRM ammo. No, that sucks. Not going to do that again. Double, yeah, okay. Case make a huge difference. Very big difference. Because you look at a lot of the 3025 mechs, they have so many heat sinks on it. It's like single heat sinks. You change those singles out to doubles. So let's say you got a mech that has 18. You can go standard 10, which comes on the engines as double heat sinks, and then suddenly you got same amount more heat dissipation, and then you got more weapons you can throw on, more armor on, etc. Yeah. Yeah, I like the one with the large laser also. That's a good version too. It runs a lot cooler. It goes both ways. You can tinker with them. I always look at it as you're playing house, like the clan house, or they just like you play your house Steiner or house Davin or house Karita. Those mechs will be probably book standard type things. But if you're playing as a mercenary company, sky's the limit. You're going to tinker. Mercenary companies will tinker with their mechs because, like I've said before, you're going to be playing with what you get your hands on. Say you got mission where you picked up, let's say, oh, I just found in this, hit this convoy and I've got 30 medium lasers. What are you going to do? You might be putting more medium lasers on, or type of deal. Campaigns are standard. Yeah, it depends on what kind of missions you're playing. So if you're playing as this house versus this house, it's going to be a lot of standard stuff. RPG campaigns, it kind of depends on the group that you're with and how often you're going to get into playing the game. If you're playing on a regular basis, say you're playing a Battletech game once a week, as that type of deal, yeah, you can do a lot of RPG stuff with it. Okay, we've been at this for an hour and a half. All right. Well, I think I am going to probably cut it off about here. If anybody has one last 2 or 3 things to ask them down below real quick, or else I'll be saying sayonara and seeing you guys in the medium lasers for everyone. Yes, I love the medium laser. More bang for the buck. Yeah, I'm glad that those of you that stopped in, I always enjoy helping people out, passing down the knowledge. There's always new people coming into this game all the time. We got old salts in here. We got new guys. Everybody has a different way of playing the game, and they're all right. It's whatever your group wants to do, however it works for you. And yeah, I like the sway back. Use the sway back with the 8 medium lasers. I like it. One of my favorites. Yep, the starter box. That will be showing up whenever you get that in the mail. Was it the one with the 8 in it, or you get the 2-player, the 2 mech one, the very first one? All right, Mr. Robot. Thanks for stopping in, everybody. Okay, you got the big. That's a good one. All right, you'll enjoy that one. That's enough to get you guys and your crew to get some good games in. Yeah. The only reason I picked that one up is just to get the mechs. And I think with the Kickstarter, with it going on, I might just wait off and just spend $40 and toss that in. Okay, that sounds good. All right, guys, I'm going to let everybody go. It's been 2.5 or an hour and a half, and I hope this gives you guys some good information. We'll get that out there and share it with everybody. Yeah, the laser shotgun. I like it. That's a good one. That's a good example of the sway back. All right, guys. We'll talk with you later. See you in the other videos. All right. Bye.